Anderson Levinso, and I'm the animator in Butere Cluster, western part of Kenya. And when I'll be talking on a junior youth program, and one of it I'll be talking on how this delivery of content it's being delivered. When it's the content is being delivered through the junior text, and this junior text it's being delivered in two ways. One way is that through junior groups, but another way it's through the junior youth camps, where these junior youth comes together and have their intensive studies of studying at least 3 or 4 junior youth text. But and another thing, we can see that all these junior text communicates or gives out different informations, different content, because you have, if we look at the, thinking about numbers, habits of an orderly mind, it's a book. These are the books that are giving out the content of about the mathematics. But you have another ones that talks about the sciences. You have others that are talks about maybe about the history or the religious part. So when the junior comes to study this junior tech, then it doesn't mean that they are being converted to be a Baha'i. No, despite that, we can see that this junior program, it's just a Baha'i inspired program whereby it does not teach any religion, or it does not spread any religion, but it finds to just help the junior at a community level to see that they are living a life that is, a just life. We have a holy life. We have that purity, and it talks with different qualities again, because when they are studying, then they are learning a lot of qualities in that books. But of course, I'll be talking. I wanted to talk about these methodologies. Of course, we find that we have different approaches that as animators we are using. Like in our cluster, you can find that we are using. We have these techniques. We have our strategies that we are using, and that one instruct us to facilitate, the junior on how to learn and study the junior text. But again, these methodologies, include that, we have these groups of discussions. We have the animators themselves. We have that case studies. In our clusters, we have written 2 case studies whereby some other clusters are learning. And one of it, it's one case study, it's on how this opportunity of working with schools. You can find that we have a school whereby the junior program has entered, and through the slowly learning of teachers, then we can see that they have now started implementing the junior program in school. But again, of course, we have this another methodology is a problem-based learning. You have this problem-based learning, but you have that stimulation, we have field work, we have different activities in a junior. We have this service project, we have service activity, we have this artwork, art, when they come up with some different kinds of art. We have music, dance, and such things. And of course, we have others. And the choices, of course, with the junior depends on factors that such of this the content of the book. So this junior youth needs that's content of the objective and the available materials. So when they finish process of confirmation, and maybe there is no wellspring of joy, then it's to them it feels like they are not going with the sequence of it. They are not going with the sequence of it. So they're just supposed to go with the sequence. But of course, these methodologies, enhance this junior youth to that engagement, and promote that critical thinking in them, and foster that development of key skill, and you have that competencies So because what we are building in them, we are building in them that capacity. We are building them in that capability to know that we as human beings now we must believe we are when we are living in this world, then we are living when we are serving God. We serve when we serve others, and then it's in the sight of God we are serving. So that's what about the meaning of it. But of course, we have this, when all these books have been written clear, and when they have been written clear, we can see that we can see that it's just stories that are related in our own communities. They are not stories from far, they are just stories related in our communities. But when we are studying them and discuss, because it's not a matter of student and a teacher, it's a matter of animator and the junior youth. So their relation must have that consultation and discussion. It must, it's not that one of like, I know better than you, so you are, we take you as, as the one, as an empty glass. No, at least there's something this junior knows, and when they know, then we have to help them to see that what they know they must add on it, what they're learning from these junior groups. Yeah.